Hello, you lovely women. So, if you're here, that means you are struggling with some kind of health issue, and I would love to help you. Let me tell you what I offer. So, I am a homeopath. I have been qualified for 3 years now, and I work with a lot of women, mainly aged over 40, and your body starts to change then. You enter the perimenopause and things can become more difficult. There's a lot of emotional issues and physical issues as well, and I deal with absolutely all of them holistically. So one isn't separated from the other. You are a whole entire person, and yes, everything is connected basically. Some of the most common symptoms that people come to see me about, they feel depleted, burnt out, depressed. Depression is a big one. So it's there's a gloomy sadness. It's a very heavy feeling that that we can all suffer with time to time, and sometimes it can be overwhelming. Um, Generally, women are mothers. That's not always the case, but our role in life can be to be a mother, and then you're like being taken from all the time. It's not about you anymore. You're not the priority. You have to look after somebody else, more than one child, babies. Yeah, it's exhausting. So a lot of these symptoms come from putting other people first before yourself, which we do. So yes, people find themselves in a fight or flight state. They have adrenaline like pumping through them, and then they're like exhausted afterwards because you can't sustain yourself for that long. And a whole heap of other physical issues as well. It could be ranging from absolutely anything. You could have skin issues, eczema, dry skin. Yeah. um you could get sore throats, you can get run down, you can get colds, you can get, I don't know, it could go deeper than that. You could get respiratory problems, become asthmatic. So any physical issues whatsoever generally are linked with these other symptoms I've talked about. So I want to start by asking, actually, what does perimenopause actually mean? So we're all getting older. We're not as young and bounce backy as we used to be. Basically, everything's slowing down. Your ovaries are slowing down. Your hormone production is slowing down. They fluctuate. So it's not as steady and smooth as when we were younger. And yes, this can cause a huge variety of different symptoms. When you're younger, your body is in natural fertility mode. So you produce a lot of estrogen. You're flooded with this every month, every cycle. It makes you feel good. It makes you want to have sex and procreate, basically. That's what it's designed to do. So you can handle a lot of things in life, and you feel yeah, you feel good most of the time, and you can bounce back from things easily because you're young and you're more vital, and your body is responsive to basically just wanting you to start having babies. But yes, perimenopause means everything's declining, slowing down, and it's showing our true colours. It's showing us as we really are, how we really feel, that we can't keep going like that anymore. We need things. We need time for us. We need, yes, to redress the balance a little bit. Symptoms that come with this can be brain fog, disturbed sleep, again, depression, feeling sad, fatigue, exhaustion, poor memory, vaginal dryness. That's quite a common one. And is actually quite easily fixable, shall I say. Joints, muscle aches, weight gain, appetite increased as well because you've not got the energy, hair loss or thinning, and then skin issues, as I mentioned before. So instead of going to get the GP to say, I am going through this, and they offer you HRT is their number one solution for this. But instead of doing that, there are plenty of natural ways you can improve your health and get your body back to a state that it can deal with life as well. It can deal with things normally and healthily. Simple things, drinking more water. The amount of people that don't drink enough water, you're going to be dry, you're going to be dehydrated, you're going to not be able to cope with life. We all know that we're made up of so much water, 60% water, and your cells are a much, much higher number than that. So drinking more water is a very simple way to get you feeling better. And it should be the good water. If it's just straight out of a tap, your body then has to filter it. It has to work harder to get any goodness out of that whatsoever. So don't do that if you can help it. At least have a water filter system in your house, either a jug, one of the jugs that sits on the counter, because if you don't filter it before you drink it, your body ends up filtering it, and then you're putting a huge strain on your kidneys and your liver when you don't need to. That's detoxing water that you don't need to. Drinking bottled water is not ideal unless it's out of glass bottles because of the microplastics, and you're adding forever chemicals into your blood and your whole internal being. So filter water, and you can add minerals to it, you can add trace minerals to it, you can remineralize in any way that you like, because it is pretty dead, the water that we get from the taps. It's been stripped of everything good. Pure natural water, spring water is full of minerals, but by the time we get it, we're not getting them. So drink more water. It's so important. That's why I want to go on about it so much. You can mineralize it, you can do all sorts of things to it, but just please filter it and please drink more water. So exercise more. Moving your body gets you less stagnant, shall we say, and everything that comes as a bit of a problem with blood flow and oxygenation. Can't even say that word. You want to reoxygenate yourself, and exercise is good. Spending time in nature, that's always a winner. Grounding, you can get your bare feet on some grass or sand, or just put your hands down in a bit of mud. No, you don't want to do that. But yeah, a bit of grounding, connecting with the earth, that really, really helps as well with loads of issues. Healthy diet, avoiding caffeine, and reducing stress as much as you can. Easier said than done, but yeah, giving yourself a little bit of me time will really, really help. So I'm a homeopath, as I've said. What is homeopathy? So these is tiny little white pills. They are an energetic medicine, nothing chemical whatsoever. They've been diluted to the point where there's barely any, if any, of the original substance left. So you're not putting anything unnatural inside you, but the way that the medicine has been created has the memory of it, has the energetic imprint of it, and it stimulates your body to heal itself. So it's really quite incredible. There's zero side effects. You take a pill, and it's the law of similars. So it's basically a pill that would make you a substance that would give you symptoms in the first place. So it's like cures like. So if there's a remedy made from onions, and if you've got a streaming cold, eyes watering, nose running, and you take the remedy made from onions that's been diluted and potentized and succussed and created into a remedy. And this stops your streaming, your nose running and crying, because that's what happens when you are near a raw onion, or eating a raw onion, or sticking an onion in your face. That's it. That's what creates the eyes streaming. And if you've got a cold, then you take it anyway. So yes, it returns your body to balance. So fight or flight is one of the main comments that people say to me. They say, I'm overwhelmed and I'm in a permanent fight or flight state, which is a huge stress on your body. It's a stress response. Your adrenals are overloaded. You don't get a chance to, it's like, yes, you don't get a chance to kick in your parasympathetic nervous system. You're always in the sympathetic nervous system. You're always like, go, go, go. What have I got to do now? Yeah, it's like, it affects your nervous system, and it can have long-term effects. Daily life is a factor, looking after other people, trying to do too many things at once. And I know people say to me, well, I can't stop. I've still got to look after my kids, and I've still got to go to work, and I've still got to do this. I know it's one of the hardest things, but being aware of it is one of the main keys to being able to give yourself just a little break. So yeah, that's another thing I wanted to say. Facing past traumas. So if people are holding on to anything from the past, your mind may have let go of this, or maybe not, but your body takes a lot longer to forget and move on. So when you are starting treatment with me, we always look at what's gone on in the past and what are you still holding on to. These could be inner child wounds from motherhood, from your mother when you were a baby, when she was carrying you. It could be the next generation. If as a woman you have been inside your grandmother anyway, because you have your eggs when you're in the placenta. When you're a fetus, you have your eggs. So your mother had your egg inside of her before she was even born. So your grandmother may have had something happen to her that could have affected you. So again, it's awareness, being allowed to look at it and accept things, and then you can allow you to release. So you will meet resistance, but it's about breaking chains. Basically, you are perfect. So whatever issues you have going on, they can be addressed, and then you will be coming back to you. You absolutely are perfect. There is nothing wrong with you on a fundamental level, who you are. We need to address the issues. Your body talks to you, gives you symptoms, and lets you know that something needs addressing. So this course with me, this treatment with me, is about coming back to you, self-love, self-acceptance. You really, really are accepting of who you are, so you can be the best version of yourself. In a bit of a nutshell, a treatment package that I provide gives you a whole year to get back to who you truly are. So there's no rush, there's no I'm not doing it quick enough, there's no I should be feeling better by now but I'm not. You will feel better pretty quickly. Most people are always amazed how quickly they start to feel better, and it's up to you how far you want to take it, but a year gives you the breathing space, and it's the commitment as well, because I really, really want you to get to being the best version of yourself with the vitality that you absolutely deserve and have in you. So yes, in a nutshell, I've listed what goes on here. You get an initial consultation, it's very in-depth, follow-on appointments, touch on things that will come up and things that we've missed from the first time. Every prescription I give is tailored, individually prescribed with homeopathic remedies. I also do offer batch flower remedies or bark flower remedies, depending on how you say it. These deal with another layer to help with the emotional side if something's just a little bit stuck. And the homeopathic remedies are working more on the physical, maybe, then the flower remedies give an extra layer to this. I have a Healy device, which is a frequency device. This works energetically with frequencies and can analyze you as well and give treatments remotely. I can tell you more about that at another time. I always give guidance about diet and lifestyle. Anything external from the treatment with me that will help you. So we're in a partnership. I can give you suggestions, things that I know will work for you and what have worked for other women. And if you take these on board, you will heal so much quicker. If you choose not to, that's fine as well, but it will be slower. So I like to let people know it's a partnership. You're not just relying on me doing all the work for you. It's an absolute partnership. We work together to get you feeling brilliant. And then yes, there will be a community for women who sign up with me, going on similar journeys, so you're not on your own. I provide a WhatsApp group and a Facebook group for people to share. It's all private and it gives just an additional layer of support. Here are my costs, so you can have a look at that. So for the whole year is £2,100, and that is including monthly treatments, monthly sessions with me, like I say, or you can pay in instalments at £200 per month. So I hope that this has been helpful, and I hope that you have taken something away from this and benefited. And I very much look forward to hearing from some of you very soon. Take care. Bye.